Ripple XRP, we have the Ripple president talking about a potential breakout moment that we could be seeing. We also have XRP that can potentially be used as an alternative payment option compared with gold. And we have some news about the new biometric metal card that MasterCard have now brought out. And in addition to this, we are also going to be looking at some news about the ETFs and the price action for today for both XRP and XLM coin. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the first bit of news that we have is coming from Monica Long, and she is the Ripple president. And let's talk about what she thinks could happen with this breakout moment. A lot of the employees at Ripple spoke about their 2024 predictions, and she says that in 2024 it's not enough to be compliance conscious and that the industry must be compliant. And so again, we do need cryptocurrency to actually be compliant with the laws and the regulations, and so on that end we should be able to get that sorted, and especially when we see more legal clarity and with the lawsuit hopefully come to an end by next year, then we can reach compliance over there. And she goes on to say that we reached the tipping point for crypto to be recognized as mainstream, but we have yet to hit the breakout moment where institutional adoption for real world utility takes off, and 2024 can be that moment as long as we proceed with a compliance first mindset. So could we potentially see a breakout moment happening in 2024? Now there are a lot of things at play here, right? We do have events such as the ETF approvals coming out, the Bitcoin halving event, we have the Ripple XRP lawsuit, and then just in general for the cryptocurrency space we are going to see more compliance. We also have the ISO 2002022 standard that will be taking progress as well. CBDCs, there's so much to even talk about, and I think that there's going to be a lot of catalysts happening in 2024. But again, when that breakout moment will actually happen, that's when we won't know, because on the retail side of things, we don't know when these institutions are basically going to flip the switch. All that basically means when they stop the market price suppression. As we can see, for example, with XRP, we haven't seen big moves or jumps in the price, so we really don't know when that moment will come. But all I can say is get prepared, get into XRP coin when it is cheap, and then you will be able to benefit in the long run. So let's have a look at this post from Black Swan Capitalist talking about Ripple XRP being an alternative payment option. So we have the new development bank and the expansion of BRICS, which is all of the countries Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa that have formed together, aim to establish a gold-backed currency, including 20 other countries like the UAE and Saudi Arabia that have now joined. Now today, 30 of these nations have embraced Ripple's technology and its digital asset XRP as an alternative payment solution. So let's just make one thing clear as of now, XRP isn't currently backed by gold. However, XRP can actually be backed by gold through tokenization on the XRP ledger, and tokenization, as we know, is going to become a really big thing in 2024 and going on forward as well. Real world asset tokenization is something that many businesses and institutions are currently looking at. Could we potentially see this happen? Well, we already know that Ripple are in talks with dozens of governments about CBDCs and cross-border payments, so we could potentially see an alternative payment solution. And again, when it comes to BRICS, they want to rely on the US dollar less because there is a lot of political tensions when it comes to the USA and these other countries. And so if they're going to rely on the US dollar less, that means that they have to look at a different currency, and that could be a local currency, there could be their own digital currency, or it could be cryptocurrency like XRP. Now another piece of important news that we have comes from here. So we have the Eastern Bank has now launched the world's first biometric metal card with IDEX Biometrics. So this is your debit card that you have, but it's to do with biometrics. So that is your personal information like your name, date of birth and your fingerprint. And guess who developed this? Well, it's powered by the IDEX Biometrics MasterCard certified technology, and customers will be able to have these metal cards in their hands by early 2024. So why is this significant for us? Well, we know that MasterCard are actually in partnership with Ripple. So could we potentially see a debit card that MasterCard produce in order for you to spend your XRP? Now that means that when you spend it and you tap, you actually are going to have to use your fingerprint when doing that. And I'm not quite sure how it's going to work for cryptocurrency, because you basically need proof that you hold those assets and it's within your wallet. But it says over here that it's going to offer the highest level of security and a seamless payment experience. Now I'm not quite sure if on our end some crypto users might not actually want this, because they may think that they could potentially be stealing your crypto. Who really knows if it is secure or private, especially when you have your own private private keys. We want to make sure that we have proper custody when it comes to this and reassurance. Before we have a look at the price action for XRP and XLM coin, again, just to mention about the ETFs, we have Hong Kong regulators have now opened the door to spot Bitcoin ETFs according to the Securities and Futures Commission and Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Now, I'm very sure that you know about these ETFs, and it goes to show that ETFs are reaching Hong Kong. Now, many people have been discussing about the ETFs the past month. I see comments about them nearly every single day, and everyone is anticipating for this event. We've had so many meetings that have happened between BlackRock, Grayscale, and Franklin Templeton, and with the SEC just this month, and we all have January the 10th in our calendar. And perhaps we may be getting our hopes up, thinking that we could see a potential bull run when that happens, and maybe we won't. Maybe we might only see a couple of cents move in the price action for XRP. But one thing I do know is that people are getting bored and tired of holding XRP because of the price movement, and what's going to happen is that people are going to be selling. And guess what happens when you sell? That's usually when the price goes up, when you usually give in, and when you let your emotions get to you. So do not be impatient with this. Hold this one out. And again, if you believe in Ripple and XRP, make sure that you don't lose out on this, because we are seeing more of this happening, not only just in the US, but Hong Kong as well, which we know is a financial hub. So let's have a look at the price action for XRP. We are currently trading at 0.6186, and for the 24-hour volume, we are trading at $914.9 million. And if you have a look at the price action in the early hours of the morning, we were trading at around about 0.6155. The peak that we hit today was 62 cents. On the 7-day chart, we are pretty much in line with the price that we can see right now. Again, we need XRP to hit 63 cents. It really is just playing up with that 61 to 62 cent level, and I want to see it go much higher than that. And for Stellar XLM coin, we are currently trading at 0.127. We are up by 1.45% on the 1-day chart. For the volume, we are down by 1.35%, and we are trading at 70.26 million. As you can see in the earlier hours of the morning, we were actually trading at around about this level, 0.1275. The lowest that we went to for the day was 0.1254. So now we are above that mid-range, and what I want to see happen with XLM coin is that we reach 13 cents. Again, on the 7-day chart, we are up by 1.91%. We are on a nice upward momentum, as you can see here. It's looking pretty good for XLM, and I definitely want to see it reach that 13 cents. If we can do that, it would be pretty good, and then we can head on our way to 15 cents. Guys, if you want daily XRP and XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.